Hi everyone, Darren Hunter here. I am with Michael Sands. We are Inspired Growth Training and we're talking about the Secret Shopper Files podcast. We were asked by an agency in Auckland to call up 10 of their competitors as part of what we call a strategic market report. Now, one of these officers that we called, Michael, you spoke to a guy called Edward, but what happened?
Again, lucky we called back. I mean, the first few calls were left unanswered. And we'll put on hold when they did get through to us. Property manager wasn't available at the time. BDM wasn't available, said they'd call us back. Then we had to make another follow-up call like the next week. So again, we're chasing.
Let's just put a stop here, Michael. You as a prospective client, you're calling up, we're doing secret shopping, but you've already got a problem right now. Is it fair to say that your opinion or perception of what you're experiencing right now as a prospective client actually makes you believe that's what their entire service is like?
At this point, I had no positive opinion on this agency. I gotta say that here. I mean, I think I've said it before. If this was an emoji, it'd be a face palm, mind blown, and then a mic drop. And I'm going to tell you why. When we were put through to the BDM, we didn't really have to say too much. This guy negotiated against himself. He was driven by offering us a fee-based value service rather than a service of managing our property. Like, we didn't even get into their services. He gave us a price at the start without me having to say anything. He dropped it even further. And then without me saying anything else, he then managed to give us 2 to 3 months extra free management.
Now, I want to say up front, Edward is not his real name. We can't divulge who it really is. So, no one knows the person's real name. But Mike, what you're saying, he's actually dropped his fees without you even asking?
I didn't even have to ask. I literally didn't even have to ask. And he dropped it not once, not twice, but 3 times by giving us the free extra management.
Wow. Look there, guys. With our Secret Shopper Files podcast, we've got some good stories, of course, some other interesting stories that all agencies can learn a lesson from. Go to on Podbean, Spotify, or iTunes podcast, look up Secret Shopper Files. You'll see the Auckland podcast there, or just go to secretshopperfiles.com for more information. Thanks, Mike.